They said Drake got booed at a concert in Toronto. They're not saying it. There's footage. Son got booed at a Limp Bizkit concert. Salute to Limp Bizkit. I actually know those brothers. Well, I know two of them. I know one of them really well. DJ Lethal. You know what I mean? I was actually signed to Lethal's label. He had a label back in like 2000, 2001, something like that. I always wondered if Limp Bizkit's static with Eminem affected the work that me and Lethal was doing. You know what I mean? Because they were all signed to Interscope. And Geffen and Interscope was one at the time. And, you know, none of the projects on the DJ Lethal album ever, none of them ever came to fruition. So I always wondered about that. I even alluded to it on Rockness AP. On Rockness AP, the title song on the album Rockness AP. But yeah, so Fred Durst is on, he's on stage, and they's in the middle of their show or at some point of their show, and Fred Durst announces that Drake was in the building. And at first listen, like the response was kind of confusing to me. Maybe all of these years of loudspeakers and all of that, it could have affected my hearing in a negative way. I'm not sure, right? But what it by the second time, like all right, he asked them, he told them Drake was in the building, and their response was what I deem questionable, right? But then his response, it kind of clarified it for me. He was like, he said something along the lines of like y'all rock with Drake? That ain't y'all homie? Like, Drake is my homie. And then the boos got a little bit more pronounced. So now it sounds like they booing them to me. I'm like, word? And I'm confused, because 1 minute, Toronto. As a matter of fact, that wasn't Toronto that happened to Rick Ross in. Right, that wasn't Toronto. That was Vancouver. That's on the other side of Canada. But anyway, people say that Canada ain't rocking with Drake no more. Let's see what's happening here. Put some more light on the situation. Put a little bit more light on my situation. Yeah, people say that Toronto is not rocking with the boy no more. But then they block Schoolboy Q's show, allegedly. Right? So they don't want nobody from TDE performing there. Is that because they're afraid that violence could ensue because they can't control everybody? Or does somebody powerful make that call and be like, nah, clip that? I don't know. What say you? I mean, if Drake is getting booed in Toronto, though, maybe it could be maybe it could be the authorities just like, we don't want y'all beef in this country. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your janitor. I said that wrong. I'm your host, your tour guide, the president, and the king around here. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor with you. That's how it's supposed to go. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Share. Leave a super thanks or a cash app if you want to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. Or you can also hit the Bandcamp link. There's music there. You know what I mean? Merch too, but music. So yeah, like they clipped this one show. Yeah, so they clipped Sun Show, and it could be because all right, the authorities could see this as a, just a threat to the peace. Possibly this could go wrong, and Canada is some. Canada has always been some strict son of a somebody's on they whole entry into their country game the immigration customs game has always been seriositized, and so it could be them. You know what I mean? It could be. You know what I mean? Because if you got, I don't know, maybe both things could be true. Maybe they feel that way, and maybe Drake felt like, Drake has a friend at the border. Is like, nah, don't let them do it. Whatever, who knows? But him getting booed at this concert is telling of what the people feel about Drake at this current state. A lot of people be like, yo, Drake gonna still be rich. He gonna, still rich is one thing, but only people who believe money is everything is people without money. You understand what I'm saying? Or people who never had money, not for real. Like, all of the people who have the most money will tell you that it don't, it's that's not everything. It means nothing without loved ones, people you enjoy, the things that money can't buy. So, there's that. Also, I feel like maybe Limp Bizkit fans, so you gotta think like rock and roll fans, like rock and roll, like hip hop, they have like, I don't know, like classes or, subgenres, right? And, I can remember a time when, when rock lovers they used to feel like, Limp Bizkit's genre of rock was, they used to talk sideways about it, right? Some people, they were like, that's not real rock. And maybe because Limp Bizkit used to work with, they had all kind of rappers on their song and all that. I don't know, maybe that brought about the hate. I don't know, I always liked Limp Bizkit, right? But, either way, what I've noticed, like Limp Bizkit came out a long time ago, right? What I know about old school fans, like the people who come to a show of an artist that was out some time ago, those are the purest fans, right? And the pure fans of rock and all of that, like, like they got a certain hardcore about them. And people who got a certain amount of hardcore in their being and in their music taste, they never rocked with Drake, really. Like, that's not, like, I can think of, like, anytime, every once in a while, somebody would show up in my comments on IG or whatever, like, y'all, and salute to y'all, because y'all have been very good to me. Yeah, people be in my comments with hate and all of that, but the majority be all love. And I gotta say, I thank y'all for that, because in real life, like, I mean, first of all, if it's too, I'ma just delete it, right? But at this second of all, like, I'm ADHD, so I'm sensitive. You understand what I'm saying? I have trouble regulating my emotions. You know what I'm saying? I come on here all day trying to speak politely on issues, and then y'all, get all dishry. I might, understand? So anyway, appreciate y'all, right? What I'm saying is, like, there've been times when somebody have said something disrespectful in my comments or whatever. It said, like, I post a song and somebody say it's, somebody in the comment a troll or whatever. Or it might be somebody who really don't like the music, right? And they come in the comments and say whack or something like that, trash. A lot of fans, like people that I don't even know, like what they will say, one of their quickest responses to a fan or to a troll that says something like that is, I bet you listen to Drake. And this was years ago, years before him and Kendrick, years before that. I bet you a Drake fan, or I bet you a Wayne fan. Like, like rappers know Drake and Wayne got bars. I mean, ghostwriting whatever aside. You understand what I'm saying? Rappers listen to those bars and be like, nah, this ain't going. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, Limp Bizkit fans, they dedicated fans from from back then that's still going to that's showing up at a Limp Bizkit concert right now because they because they hardcore fans. Maybe these are the type of people who really wouldn't have liked Drake, aside from all of the Kendrickness, right? Maybe. Nah. Maybe that's some of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, it's definitely some of that. I can't say definitely because I don't know, but it's probably most definitely, even if that makes sense or not. It's some Kendrickness in that. You know what I mean? I don't know. What say you? You made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4 applause. They got applauses in the emojis, right? 4 clapping hands. Can y'all do that? Alright. Remember what I said? Rockin' Out West and Shell Shop are on the Bandcamp now. So you can go there and get those. Digitally though. I'm not pressing up no whole bunch of CDs for the way y'all be acting. You heard? So rock on, rock gone.